What's up, guys? Joseph here, and welcome to episode 10 of my Boku no Hero review for the anime. Yeah. So yeah, guys, episode 10 just happened, and not just happened, it happened a while ago. I just slept through it because I'm, a loser. But yeah, so let's get right into this episode. I'm going to tell you guys flat out, this was the best episode up to date. It had action, amazing animation. It had a wonderful soundtrack with tracks that we didn't hear before. And we got to learn more about some side characters, and that's always good in my book. Because side characters really build the series. If I see how you make your character at your worst, I'm going to like your character at your best. So let's get a little bit more into it and discuss these things that I just pointed out in depth, right? Alright. So it starts off, we get a complete continuation from the last episode where the villain showed up, and everybody thought it was part of the test, but clearly it wasn't. And now we're seeing a whole army of villains coming. All Might's not there to protect them. How are they going to do this? Well, Eraserhead, Aizawa, there we go. I'm not Japanese. I can't say the names right. Fuck you. He decides to go absolutely crazy and take everyone out, and he's doing a wonderful job. This was one of the highlights of the episode for me. I mean, the animation of him just going in and fucking their shit up, it was really good. I didn't think it was going to look as good as it did, but they did a wonderful job making him look like a complete badass, and that's all you can ask for. But then, as it happens in the manga, because it followed the manga perfectly again, we got that Void guy. I forgot his name. Sorry. He transfers all the students into separate areas where they have to fend for themselves. And we get groups. I'm not going to point out all the groups because I'm pretty sure next episode we're going to get a little bit more in-depth fighting with those groups. So I'm just going to point out the group that this episode focused on, and that was Deku, Mineta, and Sue, who was the frog. Mineta being the kid with the grape head. Now, I loved this part in the manga. I love seeing these three interact with each other because they're so different. Sue is the straightforward frog girl. Mineta is this little perverted guy with a power that you would not understand how it would ever be useful in a fighting situation, aside from, I guess, slowing someone down. And then you have Deku, who's probably the strongest out of everyone there, but he's like borderline kills himself. So they get put into this water area, which is the shipwreck zone, and they're surrounded by enemies, and they have to figure out how to do this. Of course, Mineta is super scared. He's like, oh, I don't understand how you guys could do this. And then he notices that Deku is shaking, so he's also scared. And this is what gets Mineta to realize that being a hero doesn't always mean that you're confident just because, just for the sake of being confident. There's a lot that goes into thinking like, okay, we have to do this. It's not something that I want to do. It's something I have to do at this point. And this is going to be kind of the starting point for Mineta to become a hero, as well as, everyone else. Because not everybody fights villains when they first start. This was supposed to be a contained test, but it's not. So, moving on, we see that they can't, everyone that's in there can't call out to UA for some reason. They can't find the person whose quirk is doing this, so they send Ida, the class rep, to run out and get to the school to deliver the message. So while that's happening, now we have to deal with all the other people. The students are all separated, like I said before, and they're all fighting people in their habitat. But the good thing is that they don't know, the bad guys don't know what the heroes' quirks are. So this is great. This is good for everybody. Anyway, I don't have to talk much about, I'm assuming that you guys all saw the episode, so I'm not going to give you a play-by-play of what happened, but Deku comes up with a plan to create kind of a whirlpool by doing his, I think it was Delaware Smash this time, and that would create a whirlpool, sucking them all in, and Mineta would throw his grapes to stick them together to kind of like contain them. And it works. They pull it off. Unfortunately, Deku does hurt his fingers, but whatever. A highlight for me of the episode, even more so than the Eraserhead, was I completely forgot this happened. It was super cool because, like, reading it, I'm sure it was cool, but watching it is way cooler. Was when Deku jumps off the ship and he's like, I gotta act like Kachan. I have to act like Bakuro, basically. He jumps up and he's like, shit, he's like fucking dying shit, and everybody's like, oh, this kid's a dickhead. That part was super cool. I loved seeing him like that, even if it was just, him acting like that, because he was super fucking scared. because he did it, so it worked, and that kind of facade he put on, it did. Nobody knew what was coming. Nobody knew. So that was super cool. So that's what I was saying before. The animation was really good. Again, I'm starting to notice, like, when the anime first came out, I loved it because the animation was pretty much spot on to the manga. However, I'm starting to realize that the detail work, like the hatching and all that stuff, because to save time and money on animating, they have to cut that out. So I've noticed that it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird for me to see it. It kind of looks dumbed down, even though the style is transferred completely. But that's fine, whatever. It's still looking good. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens in this episode. And next episode, we're going to see the other students fighting. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Trust me. We're almost done. 3 more episodes. Thank God. I love the manga and the anime, but fucking waking up and recording is such a hassle. I don't want to do shit. But I do it for you guys, for the 20 views that watch this. Because I love you. I really do. But yeah, so that's my time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great, I'm going to see you tomorrow, because new Writer's Block comes out tomorrow. Make sure to catch that and share that shit. But enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys next week with my review of episode 11. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what your favorite part of the episode was. And I would love to talk about it with you guys. So thank you for watching. And I will see you all again. So, and goodbye.